So I'm in here trying to basically become an entertainment. I'm doing these stories. They're not giving me opportunities here at all, really. I'm having to go get my own camera, buy my own laptop, and edit my own damn stories to prove that I felt like a little production company going to a network saying, this is my show. Will you air it? While I'm a PA. Well, they couldn't pay me, to be an entertainment reporter, but they let me kind of do it. All while PAing and standing behind the camera and watching during commercial breaks, seeing the Pitch Perfect trailer. I'm not in the trailer, but I know I'm in that movie. Not knowing, by the way, if I'm going to get cut or not, because if you've been in enough movies, you have to go through that psychiatric trauma of getting cut from a movie that you so anticipate that I'm going to be in it. You tell all your friends.
You got to believe it, right?
Facebook.
You have to believe it.
You get to the damn movie and you're not even in it. They cut you smooth out. So you have to go through that process. So I'm not like hyping it up too much by now because I haven't been in a couple things where I've been cut out of. I go see the movie and it's the only time I actually watched it from front to end at the theater, and I just wanted to see if I was in it. I was in the damn movie.
Let me check this first.
Yeah, I was
before
in
I tell everybody.
And then I started doing pictures and stuff.
Wait, what was your role?
I was the MC. I was at the very beginning and at the very end of the movie.
Cool.
My hair was really short too. I was growing it back from my Britney days.
Britney days.
You leave that woman alone before I get in trouble.
Right.
You got Kevin Federline by the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You had to take a break. You ain't cut your hair.
I remember filming that thing. I was so sick. God, they tried to pump so much medicine in me.
Really?
Hey, it's commitment.
Wow.
How long were you there doing?
4 days. But they wouldn't put me in a hotel. So I had to use my casino comps that my mom had in New Orleans and drive an hour in New Orleans and stay. Now we're working 14-hour days, so I only get 4 hours of sleep and come back and work 15 more hours. They wouldn't put me in a room.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
Just want to make a quick point. Is like we don't see all this, and we see a movie and all that. We see those scenes with you in it, and they don't realize the hard work and dedication that went in and the sacrifice to be in that movie, to just chase your purpose. But anyways, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. And I remember I couldn't even afford the room. The room comps had run out in New Orleans, so I'm in Baton Rouge, an hour away. And I'm thinking I could make it home 5 hours after the shoot because we're done. And nope, I can't even make it across the Mississippi River before I'm like sleepy, and I can't afford a room. And I slept in my car at a pilot station for like several hours. After I finished Pitch Perfect, popular movie. Residuals was all right, but I mean, like a couple hundred now.
Yeah, it's not about the money though. It's about
absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
Yeah,
that's a bonus. Absolutely not. The experience was awesome.
Yeah,
doing that.
I think that's really what we're looking for in life more than anything is experience.
Yeah, don't chase the money.
No,
the money will come if you love what you do.
Because you need to do these things. You got to step into these things to learn. If you don't ever do it.
It's chasing purpose instead of chasing money, right?
Yeah. That's very important. You cannot chase the money. You're going to be so unhappy chasing the money because everything else becomes a chore.
A man with no purpose is a dangerous man.
Yeah.
You have to have something to be focused on.
Yeah. Learn how to make money off of that. Get smart making money off of your purpose. Something that you love to do.
But when you can, that's when you feel fulfillment.
Right.
Like, man, I chased this and wow, I accomplished it. Some people chase money their whole life, then to realize like, dang, I didn't really have no purpose, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just touching on some of the things that you're saying here.
No, it's cool.
I love it, man. Like, this is incredible, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for doing this.
It's no problem.
Yeah. You're such just just a ball of just amazing energy. And I know you give so much to your craft. Like even here, like you're putting your heart into it, your all. That's cool, man.
Yeah, my stripping business.
Oh yeah.
I was young. Forgive me, Lord.
Yeah, we gotta hear about that.
Did you have a different name in Mexico?
You've settled.
Yeah, let's look
in Mexico.
Let's look up that name.
No, you can't even. This is before cameras. I'll tell you after we cut this thing off.
Get a couple drinks in this, man, and we'll get that story out.
Oh boy, I can't imagine what you'd get.
No, you don't want to go there.
Man.
What about this? You said that you want to bring love and hope to the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you do that?
Well, I think you can bring love through the waves of the cameras in which they project to. As far as if I'm in front of the camera and if I'm entertaining, I think I can bring joy and happiness to people using entertainment. And entertainment doesn't necessarily, even though that's kind of my title, I'm an entertainment host on the morning show on CBS. I think it's a little bit more than that for me now. Whereas it used to be in New Orleans about Tom Cruise, and it used to be about the movies, and it used to be, but I think it's a little bit more than that. Yeah, I think that's an addition to what I can do, but I think it's a little bit more about entertaining and being in entertainment and making TV fun to watch. Especially in the mornings when I'm on.
And I see that you always wear very colorful clothes.
I do.
So that
besides
makes it,
today,
that makes
I'm off
it
the clock.
fun.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Did
I
you get some
know.
of your stuff from Rick's though, right? Ricardo's over there.
Yeah, he dressed me for Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
In that red suit
Oh.
and nice pants and
Nice.
red.
He does a great job.
Yeah, he
He's a
does.
good stylist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He was great. I can't wait to work with him again too. He's got to fashion me up.
We wanted to get him on the show as well. We and him had spoke about it,
Yeah.
but he's a busy man.
You don't have to bring the damn mic to him.
Yeah,
for sure.
that would be it.
For
yeah.
sure.
In his
Yeah.
store.
He goes
Take
hard.
it
He
to
does a
his
lot
store.
too, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, your attire, man, like, yeah, it's fly.
I appreciate that.
Super fly.
Try. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I just
Hey.
wake up. I
Show
try to
up.
pick my clothes out the night before around 5 p.m.
And then you wake up in the morning and you put something completely different on.
Not all the time.
That's what I do. Like I
I
try to
don't
pick
do
out
that much. But sometimes I get in the studio where there's real lights after I've taken a chance in the dark and pulled, because my light's not that good. And I get to the bright light, I'm like, this combo is just not working. And nobody really pays attention. And they're like, I like what you're wearing. And I'm like, really?
Oh.
So I'm like, these two different shades of green. Don't know if these
But only
go
you
together.
notice it.
Only I notice it. And I freak out about it all the time.
Wow.
And
That
that's
speaks
the
volumes.
one that people likes the most. And I'm like, really?
Wow.
I'm so uncomfortable right
You said the Super Bowl. What was it that you did for the Super Bowl?
Me and Caitlin, before we had another co-host, had hosted, because at the time, this is where the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl on their own turf. And it was on CBS. It was on our network. So we had a show the morning of in front of the arena. So we co-hosted that. So that was a really big deal because there were a lot of eyes on that, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, it was on CBS. So people are from out of town are already just going to watch CBS all day, game day. It was pretty cool.
And you gave that trust to your attire with Rick.
100.
That's
I
what's up,
tried
man.
to come up with a little bit more patterns and colors, but he was like, nah, we ain't going to do that. He don't like it when I go way out.
He won't let you suggest anything.
Hell no. I be trying to blend all colors together. You're like, no, it's not going to work. We can't do this.
Ricardo's Menswear over at West Shore Mall.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, just want to give him some love. You know?
Absolutely. I love his clothes, so he hooked me up. He hooked me up.
That's what's up.
Boy, oh boy, Mississippi pimp coming right at you. Mississippi pimp.
Oh, that's funny.
That's good.
Not really. But no, it's pretty cool.
But the Super Bowl went great that year for you. Anything interesting happen?
It was my
On camera, off camera that year?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that year, but you got to go to my podcast to hear about my Super Bowl 54.
I'm gonna have to, bro. Like you got a fan right now. Like I'm like, I mean, I need to listen to this guy's podcast, man.
There's another one I did about Super Bowl in New Orleans where I was a driver for the Showtime network. That was interesting.
Wow.
But the one that's interesting that happened in Tampa.
You're getting giddy about this one.
You start the day confident, get up at 2 a.m. because you want to be ready, right? Because this is Super Bowl and this is like a
You're on
big
CEO
deal.
time right there.
Wow.
There's other networks are going to be out there, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're opening the show first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I think the show was. Well, we're supposed to be at the arena at a certain amount of time. I think it was, I want to say 4 or 3. All right, so I'm in my clothes. I'm not letting nothing hit these clothes at all. I got my pants sleeve rolled up so they won't crease. I got a jacket over the jacket. Everything is perfect. I'm trying not to touch because I'm trying to be as like I'm just trying to keep everything the same as how I love. I couldn't even drive my own stuff. I took an Uber because I didn't want to touch nothing. I just wanted to be sharp and fly and don't tear up that man's suit because I had to get that back.
Right.
Well, as we get in front of the arena, the Uber driver drops us off or dropped me off. I'm supposed to beat my co-anchor. I don't know what the hell her ass is, Caitlin. And I'm out here with a Good Morning America producer and some other producers from ESPN or something like that. I'm sitting out here in this suit. We know it's going to rain, but there's a warning. A lightning storm was approaching really bad, like bad. There was a line of storms coming in.
Wow.
That was really, really bad looking. Even on the radar, like it broke into like programming. It was so bad. They're not letting us in the gate. Like it's Super Bowl. If you've never been, it is the number one, probably most protected event like in the world. Like it's serious with security. I don't know your mama, your uncle back there. I don't care. They're going to let you back there without, the right people there to take you where you need to go. Everybody else got a damn car. I'm the only one with an Uber. Here comes the rain. I'm out here with an umbrella. I turned to the Good Morning America producer and said, can I please just sit in your car? I promise I won't do nothing crazy. So we run to the car and it's starting to pour. I'm in this man's suit. I'm with an umbrella though, but it's just covering up, it's not doing too much. We get in the car and it is coming down like it's a hurricane. It's crazy the amount of storm that came through that place. And it kind of stopped. We sat in there for like 30 minutes. Got the chance to know each other. That's pretty cool. Like, what's Good Morning America like? Okay, cool. So what are you doing? Well, I'm hosting a CBS show and, oh, okay. CBS, ABC, nice, good rivals. So it all stops. We get out, have a great day. She's from New York. Have a good day. Get out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah, out of here. They don't have time to talk. They're like, I'm from Louisiana. I like to have small conversations.
Yeah.
She's like, get out of here. So she was nice. She was sweet.
That's sweet. That's
She
sweet.
was like, get out of here. So we get there and they finally open the damn gate and I see my co-anchor there. And back where they're taking us, supposedly they have a place that our station set up with a tent with director chairs and like a mirror, and it's supposed to be this nice area. It's flooded out when we get there. It's muddy. And the guy was Eric. He's the guy that was kind of putting everything together for us. He was kind of frustrated too. They kind of had been running him, but he was like, "Here you go." I was like, "Oh hell no!" Like I'm not a diva, by no means at all. But I'm not about to sit here in the puddle of water with this man's suit on Super Bowl morning. If it's a normal bright side morning, like a normal morning show morning, all right, I can probably manage to just be okay. Nah, I don't think so. But he went out of his way to find us a T building to kind of get ready. Because, Caitlin had to do her makeup still. I had to do some makeup. I had to make sure I had to get my stuff together, make sure I had no like mud splats all over me because, we're going through water. I have different shoes on too. Try not to.
Rick's shoes as well?
Well, I had borrowed some of his shoes. No. Actually, those were my shoes.
This whole journey is like, I must protect this suit.
It was the suit. I had my own shoes, but I actually wore some other shoes because I knew it was going to rain. So I was over ready, had a backpack and stuff. Getting to this trailer, we're getting ready. I'm making sure I just don't have no mud splats because that won't look good on TV. Mud splat, they'll look like somebody then went all over him already. Right. It ain't even game day, game time. Anyway, so we finally get out there and everything is falling apart at the last minute. We can't hear the station. They can't hear us. They're telling us to move left and right. They're pissing off Eric because he's trying to, every time they tell us to move left, he's like, okay, I'm gonna move the camera. Boom. Move the lights. Bloop. And they're like, okay, can you all move a little bit to the right? And he's like, and you just tell them where you want to be. And we're just like getting ready and we already know the script and everything, but it's like, it's a big deal. Like there's a whole bleachers, if you will, of reporters, like networks are like down this way and then the other TV stations are down this way. not really the other TV stations because it was on our network, but we get that front row, like with the national people. And I don't know how it came together, but woo,
It came together.
it came together. 10 minutes standby.
That's how y'all do it, though, right? In TV, it's like a mess, and then all of a sudden, everybody just
It was a hot
pulls
mess.
it together.
And,
Has
and it was sunny
oh
when
hot,
it started.
hot
And nobody would have known the hell that I had went through
to
an hour
to protect that suit.
protect that damn suit
no, let me ask you this.
to get
though.
this back.
Yo, did you get the suit back to him
It
in,
was
in
clean.
Nice.
clean?
It was clean.
You didn't have
all
to
the way.
bring the dry
Besides the
cleaner?
sweat stains, it was clean.
Oh yeah, he always speaks of
I was
that.
scared.
He's like, now y'all know y'all need to wear a V-neck underneath.
No, I had my own undershirt.
Sweat stains.
Yeah. I was scared and nervous and everything at the same time because I really thought I wasn't going to have any cover. I thought I was going to be out there. Not only is the lightning dangerous in Florida,
Yeah.
but that rain that was coming, it was red in the radar. And I really honestly thought this was the end of it.
Wow.
I thought that royal red suit was going to be a dark beige undertone type of color by the time
we know the name of this episode. The Journey of Ricardo's Suit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Monica did makeup for him and stuff like that for his show and
Oh,
stuff like
nice.
that sometimes. And sometimes some work that he did with Arlene Brooks.
Yeah.
There's actually where I met you. Once again, Coffee Speaks and Tea Talks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I met Jabari. She was holding a morning there, 5 a.m, or something like that. When you came over there and
I had an episode or as a segment on the morning show called Jabarista, where we visit coffee shops, where I do, and just kind of have coffee with the community and offer the community coffee if they come by for like the first hour. And that coffee shop was the test in the first one that we did. And they had so many people come out. You don't know how
support.
strange it is
at
to
5
be
a.m. to have all that.
in a coffee shop.
Right.
And everybody coming together. We couldn't tell if people were getting ready to go to work or coming home from the club. Everybody
That's
was
true.
so confused.
That's true.
At 5 a.m,
I think that's how you open it up too. You
acting like it's a normal day, like it's like,
yeah.
people didn't know how to come dress. And it was just, the vibe was so awkward. But man, that chicken salad. Marlena.
Yeah, I don't know if you had a chance to try. She has some quiche there too. Sheila's quiche.
Oh, that is fire.
Fire. I told her
That
she needs to
is-
get that in like stores, like
Yeah,
Sheila's,
that-
especially when you get it fresh. Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shop got some magic on it. It's some
Yeah, it
favor.
does.
It got some favor.
Yeah.
But you know, her whole story was she dropped everything and followed God for years to get her to that point,
Yeah.
which is amazing. But and what's to tie it all together too, your foundation in media started a church.
Absolutely. My foundation is God. What I believe and how I function is from the foundation of what I've learned from TD Jakes, mostly.
I love TD Jakes, man.
That's another story, but yeah, just the way and how I believe. I think believing is faith, and
It's taught you use those principles in what you're doing
yeah,
right now in media. Like, I mean, you don't give up, and he teaches us not to quit. If you don't quit on your faith, he won't
Right.
quit on you.
Bible says, "For I know the plans."
I have the
What are those
plans to prosper you, not to harm you.
Yeah.
Plans to give you a hope in the future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Right. So what is that? Right. It's like, what are those plans? And not to hurt me, but
Not to harm you.
yeah. What are those plans? And I think that's the passion that we have in us, and I think that's Him telling us He'll protect us while we chase these dreams. So yeah. No, my foundation
Powerful,
is
dude.
God. Yeah,
Powerful,
absolutely.
man.
It's a good message.
That's why I ain't knocking the hell out of somebody yet.
Boy, that's
That
another
has a
thing.
lot to do with it too.
That's
And you're
another thing
only
that,
child? Is it?
Yes, I am the only child.
Ah.
Yeah.
I figured.
But people try to this day. They try to piss me off. Like
Oh yeah, I know.
There's still haters to this day.
Yeah, of course. You're always gonna deal with that.
Like in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
It's what's interesting though is you find out a lot of people that you didn't even think were in your corner are in your corner.
Can be.
That's
yeah.
another cool. That's the other side of it.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just to bring some hope to the other side.
Yeah.
But like Rick says, he's like, I'm a pastor, but I cuss your A out.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, I'm gonna get a shirt
That's
like
right.
that. I'm like, he does a couple of things.
That's why I
that are
didn't become a
confrontational.
preacher, because
That's a hard walk, man.
that's too
That's
much.
a hard walk, man. I'm just gonna evangelize. I'm not ready for that level.
Hey guys, Thanks for tuning in. You can catch all of our episodes on YouTube and Spotify at Better Gents Podcast, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Better Gents Pod. Thank you and take care.